Okay, so now we're going to learn how to construct an ellipse using the pin and string method. So in the previous slides we have learned how to construct an ellipse the most common way, which consists of drawing your minor circle and then your major circle and dividing them up, generally using your 60-30 set square. But now we're going to use the pin and string method. So the first thing we have to do is find our focal points. And as we have outlined in the previous slides, finding the focal points consists of getting half the length of your major diameter, which is the radius, and putting the pin of your compass at the top of your minor circle and keeping the same distance on your compass. Scribe an arc, and where that intersects with the major diameter is your focal point. Do the same on the other side and we get F2, focal point 2. Before we go any further, it is very important to point out that when you're using this method, you must use a rigid piece of string like I have here. If you use something that has the same properties as an elastic band, it will just expand and move and you won't have a consistent curve. So this is not going to be good enough for this process. So I started off by finding my focal points and then placing 2 thumbtacks in the focal points. Then this string is the length of my major diameter. So my major diameter is 110 millimeters. So that string is 110 millimeters long. So I'm going to start constructing my curve now, or my ellipse, should I say. So you start by bringing your pencil inside the string like this, and I'm going to do it the top half first. Always making sure to be consistent. So now I'm nearing the diameter, getting near the diameter of the major circle. So that is the top half done. And now I'm going to do the same on the bottom half. So doing exactly what I'm doing here, but always making sure that the pencil is gripped well inside the string and that the string is always pulled tight, not loose, because if it's loose that won't give us a correct ellipse. So making sure that the string is always pulled tight, that there's good tension on the string. So we do the same down here, and now it can start to come off the pencil. So if that does happen, just make sure it is well in there again, and continue with your curve. You should slide along your pencil and give you the perfect ellipse that satisfies this question. So now I have done the bottom part of the ellipse. So now I have constructed an ellipse. You might need to go over this again with a heavier pencil so that it's easier to see. But now what we have is this point out here and this point out here, here and here, and these points, if it's not obvious already, this is the outer, these points are the outermost points of our major diameter. And these points here and here are the outermost points of our minor diameter. So we've now constructed an ellipse. Thank you.